about that.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Williams Paisley, and you're watching Nude Hippo.
Hey, welcome to Nude Hippo, your Chicago show. This is another episode of Nude Hippo Remix. And we're here at JBTV, the studios. See? Look at JBTV. He's going to be on at 8 o'clock, but right now, let's enjoy some of our show right after this intro. Let's do the intro.
I don't want to see the same crap over and over.
We sent our star reporter, Dorothy Humphrey, over to GlamourCon.
I'm Dorothy Humphrey on Nude Hippo, your Chicago show. We're at GlamourCon at the Holiday Inn O'Hare, and we're checking out all kinds of beautiful women. There are pinup girls here, anywhere from present day back to 1950. There's a lot of Playboy Playmates here. There's some erotic artists and all kinds of different stuff. So let's take a look around and see what we can find. Hi, I'm here with Cynthia Hall. She was the March 1971 Playboy Playmate of the Month, and we're talking to her here now in 2003. What a big difference, huh?
It certainly is. The whole attitude about being a playmate has changed drastically over the last 30-some years. When I was a playmate, I was very afraid to tell just anybody.
Did your parents have a fit when they found out?
My mother wasn't too happy. I used my maiden name. My father loved it.
Do you still pose nude?
I did once, and just because the people were asking me for pictures, and recent pictures when I was in LA for the GlamourCon.
Do you get a lot of fans who know who you are from back then to now?
Oh, yes. Amazing how many people remembered me. I was just very flattered. It was stories about my picture hanging in the ship in the 70s, or in their locker when they were overseas.
Well, you look great. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
I'm here with Mark Nevelo, and he is a corset maker. And I guess that's kind of a lost art, isn't it?
Well, it is. There aren't very many corset makers, real corset makers, who've trained and gone through it.
I thought women didn't really like wearing corsets anymore. They kind of used to faint from them and stuff. So what makes it so great now?
Well, corsets were originally meant specifically to hobble women. They were like hobble skirts or foot binding. They were a way for men to display wealth. If you could afford to keep a woman whose sole purpose in life was to be decorative and had to be weighted on hand and foot, then you were doing pretty well, and you could show everybody how well you were doing. We look for that classic silhouette, that hourglass silhouette, and we want to do it without the pain, without the discomfort. We have a number of different styles. We have shoulder strap styles like bodices. We have overbust corsets. We have men's vests like what I'm wearing. This is fully boned. I'm in a corset.
What does boned mean?
These are spiral steel bones. They're like flattened springs. They're very flexible and will mold to your shape rather than forcing you into an artificial shape. And they will do this, which makes them very comfortable and easy to wear.
Okay, make me one.
Can I touch your rib cage?
Yeah, sure. Now I'm sucking in right now. I'm telling you that.
Well, it's bones. You can't suck bones
Okay.
in. Let's see. Now we're going to do something over the bust and do cleavage for you, okay? This is a good silhouette for you, but I can almost hold it closed, so it's too big.
Ooh, I like this one.
Well, then that's good. Okay. There we go.
I can't imagine being in the 1800s being a guy trying to do this. Bras are much easier.
But this will do something bras cannot. There isn't a bra on the planet that can give you cleavage like this can. You're going to be compressing across your diaphragm, okay? Mm-hmm. So that's going to make it hard to breathe through your diaphragm. And in a corset, you want to breathe up high from your chest.
Okay, lace me. Oh my God.
High.
No wonder women passed out.
Fully covered. You want to...
But it feels pretty good, except for you can't move from about here up. But I've learned to fluff my breasts, which is always a nice thing to do. So I have fluffy breasts and a very, very tiny waist. And if I had to tie my shoe right now, I couldn't. I can't bend further than this.
Bend at the hip.
If I'm interested in getting a corset like the one I just showed you, where would I go?
Well, the name of the company is The Other Woman, and our website is otherwomanwear, wear.com.
Hi, I'm here with Miss Becky. I think she's from
San Francisco.
Okay. Are you with a certain group here?
No, actually I'm representing myself, but I also help promote my friend's website, purehotmodels.com.
Are you part of that website?
We basically do event coverage for any like model events, so I am on there a lot because we go to every event practically, and we do like 1,000 pictures or more at each event. So there's a lot of pictures on there.
Have you been like a Playboy Playmate yet?
No, actually I don't do nudes, I only do implied and lingerie prints.
Were you discovered or did you aim to do this?
I just do it for fun, but I was accidentally discovered when we did the RC car thing. It was actually for an interview for some DVD that they were doing at a regular car show, and they thought I would be good for the RC world because it's more conservative. I'm kind of more the natural girl next door looking. No, I don't have the fake boobs like everyone else does, so.
So no fake boobs?
No, not for me.
Do you date any of the boys who come to say hello to you?
That's a secret.
I think she does. Now, do you have, are you planning on doing anything like acting or anything else with this?
I've been asked a lot to do acting. I'm kind of shy on camera, so I don't usually like to be on camera, but we'll see, maybe.
Well, you're doing a good job here. Thank you very much, Miss Becky.
Hey, welcome to Nude Hippo, your Chicago show. I'm Tony Lossano. I'm here at JBTV Studios, which will be a show that's following us in just at 8 o'clock. But right now, let's check out Amy Zanglin over at Superdawg.
Hi, I'm Amy with Nude Hippo, your Chicago show, and we're here with Don Drucker, and we want to know what makes Superdawg so super.
We are super because of many different reasons. Our main reason is our Superdawg is made for us to our recipe. Comes in a box with fresh cut fries, which we process ourselves. We are also the only remaining drive-in restaurant with car hop service year-round in the Chicago area.
And this is a family business for you, right?
It's a family business. My mother-in-law and father-in-law, Maury and Flory Berman, started back in 1948. Maury had just come back from the war, and there were a lot of hot dog stands popping up all over. The drive-in was popular then because there was no drive-through, there was no McDonald's. They thought that they could do a better job at making a hot dog than anybody else.
What made you guys keep the car hop when it started fading out? Why did you guys keep it?
We're stubborn. We like people to have the feel of what it, and to know what a drive-in is.
And what is unique, can I ask, about a Superdawg?
It's our own special recipe. It's bigger. It's a bigger dog than most dogs that you're going to find in the city.
Nice.
Comes with all the trimmings: mustard, relish, onion, pickle. We use a green pickled tomato rather than a red tomato, and sport peppers if you'd like. It comes in a box, contentedly cushioned, as the box says, with super fries, which again are hand cut. They're a crinkle cut potato, and we really feel that they're far superior than any place else.
I saw paraphernalia in there. Is this the only place you can get Superdawg paraphernalia?
Yes, and on our website, www.superdawg.com. We also just recently opened at Midway Airport on the B concourse, serving Southwest Airlines.
So this is the only location for Superdawg besides the Midway Airport then?
Yes.
And where exactly is Superdawg located?
The drive-in is located at 6363 North Milwaukee. We're the corner of Milwaukee, Devon, and Nagle, in the northwest corner of the city of Chicago. We're open late night also. We open every day at 11. We're open until 1 in the morning, Sunday through Thursday, and Friday and Saturday until 2 in the morning.
Nice. Very nice. Thank you.
Sure.
That's awesome.
Okay, I'm Anna DeVlantis of NBC. That's me in high school, and my punky friend, oh, there she is over there, Allison. That's my best friend from high school. You're watching the Nude Hippo show, your Chicago show.
Kerra Penn went over to find out how to do bikini waxing, and Kristen Freilich tagged along for the ride.
Hi, this is Kerra Penn with Nude Hippo, your Chicago show, and I'm here today with Reina Martinez, who was voted the best Brazilian bikini waxer in Chicago. And Reina, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And tell me, where were you rated #1?
Chicago Scene magazine, Lure magazine, and a few websites.
Tell me, so you, that's your specialty. That's all you do is Brazilian bikini waxes,
Right,
correct?
I just wax. I mean, my specialty is Brazilian waxing, but I do wax some other things like eyebrows or underarms or legs.
And how long does it take for the Brazilian?
First-time clients are, I always schedule half an hour for it, but if they are on a regular basis every 3 to 4 weeks, it's only 7 to 15 minutes per person.
So the first time it takes longer because they're hairier, basically.
Right, actually, yeah.
And is there any time that you should maybe do a bikini wax more than any other time?
I would recommend not doing it right before your period.
And then after the bikini wax, is there anything you should avoid?
Yes, no hot water for 24 hours and no sunning for 24 hours.
So with the Brazilian bikini wax, this isn't like shaving, this isn't like waxing in the front, this is the whole shebang, correct?
Right, well, it's the difference from waxing and shaving is instead of shaving whatever's on the surface of the skin, you're ripping out the hair from the root, which goes about 1/4 of an inch underneath the skin. That's why it lasts longer and it comes in smoother. You want to try to keep it up on a regular basis every month, but it's less hair and it's less painful, so it's really low maintenance to keep up.
And this is, just to be frank, you're doing the rear end here, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And the people have to be in what position to do that?
All fours. It's always the anticipation. It's the worst. You know, you're scared, so it's really never even remotely close to what you think it's going to feel like.
Okay, so here I am with our very own Kristen Freilich.
Hello.
And she is about to get a Brazilian bikini wax. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Come on and get naked.
Hi, we're actually going to get the before shot of Kristen before she gets her bikini wax.
Dude, what are you doing?
Kristen, can you tell us why you're laughing right now? Tell us why you're laughing. And can you tell me, what are you going to do to start here? What's the first step?
We're going to prep her up with some baby powder, and then we're just going to start waxing. Okay, take your hand right here. You're going to pull the skin tight. Breathe in nice and deep for me. And then when you breathe out, you're going to breathe and keep breathing. Don't stop. Okay, breathe out. How you doing?
I'm okay.
And breathe out. Keep going. There you go.
Okay, not too bad.
I'm tweeting. She has a couple little hairs that needed to come out that are stuck, so I'm going to...
that part out.
I'm totally tweeting her No. Spread them, baby, spread them. Here we go. I'm
You're
going.
not getting this on camera. Are you, Kerra?
No. I'm going in. Now I'm powdering her on the bottom. Okay, sweetie, here we go. You've never had any of this done down here, have you?
No, I have not.
How you doing?
Oh, yeah, that was okay.
Raina, can you explain, or at least just show the strips before you use them?
Sure.
What you're doing exactly?
Sure.
You're putting on the wax?
Putting the wax on this. I'm putting the baby powder first, and I put the wax in the direction that the hair grows, and then we rip the paper off the opposite direction of which the hair grows. That's how you get it out by the root. And breathe out. That's the worst one you're going to
do. Oh, my God. Oh.
That's the worst one. Look at this.
Oh, my God.
The clitoris area.
Ah, God. Have mercy. I'm never having children.
Okay, flipping over on all fours right now. Okay. Down on the elbows, booty out.
Okay.
And we're going in. Stick it out, baby. Take a look. Goes one side.
Heavens to Betsy.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You are done, honey.
So Kristen just finished with her Brazilian bikini wax. Kristen, how was it?
Well, Raina is very thorough. I never had a Brazilian wax before, which is basically everything getting removed, pretty much, like everything. But for where she went, I thought it was fairly painless. I'm pretty impressed.
And you actually thought that you had had a Brazilian before, and now you know that the difference, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't have a Brazilian bikini wax before. No, this is a first.
And the difference is the front to back.
The whole area, gone. Hair gone. Like, if you think of, like, where there might be hair, I didn't realize there was hair there. It's all gone. Gone.
And I noticed you're a little flushed.
Yeah. Am I? Well, it was interesting, to say the least.
And when you were in, I know she had you in rather compromising positions. Was that embarrassing or awkward, or did she make you feel comfortable?
Oh, no, I wasn't embarrassed at all. Like, I started out lying down, And then I was on all fours for the rest of it, and it was fine.
So is this something you're going to do again now?
Definitely.
Okay, so if somebody wants to get a Brazilian bikini wax by the best in the city of Chicago, how are they going to reach you right now?
They can call 312-649-5998. It's Brazilian Bikini Waxing by Raina.
Hey, welcome back to Nude Hippo, your Chicago show. I'm Tony Lossano. I don't know what I'm introducing, but enjoy this. Here, watch this. This is something.
Hi, welcome to Nude Hippo, your Chicago show. I'm Lonna Larger, and I have the opportunity to be here today with a wonderful guest. It's an American icon, and his name is Jerry Mathers. I'm sure everyone wants to know, what have you been up to in the past, say 10 years?
Well, 10 years is a long span, but actually I work as an actor full-time now. I've been working as an actor since about 1989. A real small cameo part in a movie called Better Luck Tomorrow that's out right now.
Great, that's wonderful. Now, I know a lot about the work that you're doing with the Psoriasis Foundation. Tell us a little bit about that and why you're here in Chicago.
Well, I actually have psoriasis, and so that's why I'm connected with the National Psoriasis Foundation. And for people that don't know what psoriasis is, if you've seen people that maybe have what you thought was really bad dandruff and it just wouldn't go away, and you'd wonder why didn't that person wash their hair, or you saw that they had maybe kind of skin flaking off, a lot of times on the elbows and the knees, that's probably psoriasis. And what it is, it's a genetic disease, so you can't catch it in any way. Being around a person with psoriasis, you won't catch it. And so people have gone to their dermatologist when they first found out they had it, and then just kind of went, well, you know, I've used these treatments, they aren't that, maybe I'll just have to live with it. But within the last 4 months, the FDA has just approved a new treatment. It's called Amiviv. And so a lot of people need to go back and talk to their dermatologist, because this, with a lot of people that suffer from mild to severe psoriasis, this can be a very big help.
What was it like growing up as a child star on the Leave It to Beaver show?
I probably had more fun doing Leave It to Beaver than people had watching it. There was constantly things happening. There were a lot of shows with cowboys and Roman warriors. Spartacus was filmed there, and all sorts of different things. So it was really a great place to grow up, and you know, with a lot of nice people. I probably had the best education anybody could ever get. I had a private tutor, so it's an education that most people just couldn't afford. So from the time I was about 8 or 9 years old till I was 13, it was really enjoyable. So I worked with Spike Jones, I worked with Ed Wynn, I did all sorts of commercials and live TV shows. Then I started doing movies. I worked with Alfred Hitchcock, I worked with 2 movies with Bob Hope, Alan Ladd. So I worked all the time as an actor.
What was it like working with Alfred Hitchcock, I have to know?
Well, Alfred Hitchcock was really fun. I went to Stowe, Vermont. It's a movie called Trouble with Harry. So I went to Stowe, Vermont with Alfred Hitchcock. And the funny part was I used to see him when I was actually doing Leave It to Beaver, because he was doing Alfred Hitchcock Presents. So he would drive in a big Rolls Royce, and the chauffeur driven, and he'd roll down the window, and he'd go, "Oh, hello, Mr. Mathers." But it was very strange, because my father was Mr. Mathers, and everybody else called me either Beaver or Jerry. So he's the first person that ever called me Mr.
Your family, or when you worked with the Cleavers, did they kind of become like your family, actually, seeing them every day? And
people would think that, but not really. They're more like a really good teacher, that you're really like your favorite teacher. Because like Barbara Billingsley, I knew that she had 2 sons that were basically Tony Dow, who played Wally and myself's age, and I knew that she went home to them every night. I went home to my family. So not that I didn't, you know, I really liked them, but they were more like a favorite teacher or maybe an aunt or something like that.
do you keep in touch anymore with anybody from the show?
Very definitely. We were all very good friends. Tony Dow is a special effects director. You'll see his name at the end of mostly science fiction shows, because the special effects that he does the most are space related. He zooms people in and out and flies spaceship through stars. Ken Osmond, that played Eddie Haskell, is a retired police officer. He was on the force for about 18 years and was shot in the line of duty. Hugh Beaumont died, who played the father. He died in 1982. And Barbara Billingsley lives right down on the beach in Malibu. She lives, has a beautiful house down there.
What do you kind of see in the future for yourself?
Well, we'll be touring many, many cities to alert people to these the new biologic drugs which are now available for psoriasis, and I will continue to work as an actor.
Well, I'll have to watch out for those. Thank you so much, Jerry, and it was very nice to meet you. Thank you.
Here's everyone's favorite, Chunks of Conrad!
He's our favorite weatherman. Who? Mornings on WGN. Who?
We love paper, apparently, in here. Tom doesn't like to throw stuff away. And I've worked here since 1996 or 97, right? Take a look at this. Now, there's a memo in here. This is October 1995. He just hangs on to things here. It's unbelievable.
No, the funny thing is, Bill Weir showed us this back in '98.
It's only gotten thicker.
And I think that's the last time it was shown, was it?
When do you think was the last time Skilling referred to, say, I don't know, this piece of paper? Why is he hanging on to this? I don't know.
Hi, I'm Cinda Ville, and you're watching Nude Hippo, your Chicago show.
Here's a very touching and emotional farewell to Despi. We're here at one of my former camera person's house, and she's leaving. She has a new job, and we're gonna find out more about that today on the show. Ooh, there she's home. She's home. It's Despi. How you do? Hey, how you do? Oh, look at it. She already has a microphone. We don't even need this. We're gonna go inside. You have fun out there. Okay, bye.
How's it going?
Oh, excellent. This is a beautiful place. I love it. Okay, so now we're in your house.
That's right.
Now I need to introduce you, but I can't say your last name. It's a very Greek difficult name.
You have to though, because I worked with you for many years now.
Despina Damianidis.
No, Despina Damianidis.
Do that one more time.
Despina Damianidis.
Despa Damianidis.
Oh, come on, no.
Say it's the last part slowly. Damianidis.
Damianidis.
Damianidis. All right, now you got a cool job. You were with us for like, what, 2 years working at the museum with us?
I went to Columbia College, Chicago. I got a television directing degree. That's my specialty. Then I saw your flyer up in the hallways of Columbia, and I'm like, hey, this is a good start. And I'm like, this looked great on my resume. And so I sent my resume, and you gave me a call, and you're like, you want to do camera? And I'm like, sure. And I stuck with you guys for 2 years.
And so far, you're the only success story. Everyone else who has joined our show as a crew has become homeless, or they are, lost or missing. They're on the side of milk cartons. But you have a new gig. You're leaving us. You're not going to be around for a little while.
And unfortunately, it was a tough decision to make because all my friends, my family are here in Chicago. But I had the greatest opportunity that I got a call. I applied to a video journalist position at CNN. And they actually called me back, and they told me I got in, and I'll be there next year.
What will you be doing?
It's a basic entry-level position. It's called video journalist, and you're going to be floor directing, script distributor, teleprompting, all the basics of the entry-level positions at CNN.
Okay, so now we're in your room, and I promised to come here to help you pack, because you have helped me over the years.
That's right.
I'm here to help you pack.
Right.
What's going? Are we taking the trophies? You have some bags over here, but this one is empty?
That one is empty, yeah.
And we need to fill it with anything that's in the room or particulars?
I don't know.
This is nothing like my place.
The old 3/4 decks, huh? It's a scrapbook.
Made I felt. All right, so you're off to CNN. I wish you all the very best. I'm glad that we've had you for at least 2 years with us.
It doesn't seem like 2 years,
Seems longer or shorter?
I don't know. Longer.
It was fun though. I had fun.
It was
because when we did, we were live. None of this tape and edit stuff. It was.
I remember I was bouncing between 3 different cameras, and you're like, set up shot, this shot, and I'm like, well, what do you want?
That's right. That's right. So hopefully you'll have all that experience that you had with us and with the college,
Columbia.
and you'll be able to use and see.
Columbia is a good place to go for television or all media related activity because the professionals come in from their field and they show us what to do and what not to do.
So you feel prepared, you feel ready.
I'm more than ready to go out there and start my career.
Well, I wish you the very, very best and good luck. And definitely, as you're out there, take pictures, send them to us. We'll show all the kids at home what you're doing.
I will, I certainly will.
And tell James Earl Jones I said hi.
I will.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
Now, this is not your announcer guy would like this room in here. Oh, really? This is where he would like to spend. Alan, yeah. And now on the Nude Hippo. But you have content and a lot of, you're doing stuff that nobody else is doing, and you got to have that kind of content. And, again, content is going to always weigh over. So let's go in here, Tony. We'll, you know, this is the actual master control room or the audio control room here. Well, this is a Mackie system. Okay. This is a great non-linear complete audio. It's a full 24-track digital recorder up here. And what I like about this is that it's like a regular analog console. Because over there is like a, yeah, see, that is the old analog board. Sure. And this is the way it used to be in the old days. And you had, you know, tape. Then I got the old 24-track. We don't do much with this anymore. Right. You know, because everything's digital now. Sure. And digital sounds so much better.
It does?
It's, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But if you don't do it right, it sounds awful.
Oh, yeah. I also love that no matter where we go, we got the JBTV logo up.
Well, we got to do that because, you know, when I bring the bands in, I'll put their logo on there. Okay. But I didn't have your logo. I would have had the Nude Hippo show everywhere.
Thanks for watching. This has been another fabulous episode of Nude Hippo, your Chicago show remix.
This has been a presentation of Opie Productions.
Tony, can you shut up?
Hey, Mean Gene. It's Mean Joe. Whatever. My name is Chris. Oh, okay. Anyway, do you want my Coke? That's not a Coke. It's a power water. Whatever. Okay. Hey, kid. Walter Payton!
Happy 20th anniversary, Nude Hippo! That's right, I was a Nude Hippo-er too. I don't know if that's how you say it, but Tony, thank you for the opportunities early on. Look where it led me, right here to Good Morning America. Happy 20th.